Hi there, it's Lindsay providing counseling services in Barrie at 151 Essa Road. In my last video post, I talked about how stress is killing you, and some of the things that we're doing is actually making it worse. So stress limits us. Imagine that instead of running around and putting out fires, we're able to be effective, calm, and in control. I believe that anyone can have a full life transformation. And have you ever had one of those conversations with someone that simply touched you in a way that your life, in a very positive way, and your life was never the same again? I've had several of those in my life, and made my life goal to bring that freedom to other people. And that's why I'm writing about stress again today. I want to give you one word that can break you out of the stress cycle, and that one word is no. Warren Buffett, probably one of the world's most influential people, at least Time magazine says so, not me, said this: the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Have you ever seen the movie, The Yes Man, played by Jim Carrey? The premise of the story is simple. The main character, Carl Allen, goes to a self-help seminar and learns to say yes more in life. He goes on to say yes to everything in life, and after a while he noticed that his whole life is starting to burn all around him. So what I'm saying is that are you supposed to say no to everything in life? No. But by saying no to most things in life, you're actually saying yes to the important things in your life. So let's begin by listing out some things that brings us stress. 1, unrelenting requests of people around us. 2, the pull to put money into everything the advertisement tells us that we need to put our money into. And 3, distractions like social media or really any kind of media. 4, the desire to look good in front of others. 5, the desire to make sure everyone around us is happy or likes us. Or 6, absolutely crushing expectations for ourselves of who we must become. That list is not comprehensive, but it's some of the big ones. And to be fair, most of these things we have already trained ourselves for years and years to say yes to. That's why it's so hard for us to break out of the stress cycle. So then, what can I do? There is one simple tool I use every day in my mind to help me say no to things. It's not a revolutionary tool. It's actually an old one that I fashioned after the Serenity Prayer. Have you ever heard of it? It goes something like this: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference. There's a reason why this prayer is famous. It works. It's been used in various settings and continues to be referred to. What I do in my mind is simply this: I make a chart and separate everything in a current stressful situation into 2 parts. One part is everything that I cannot control, and the other part is everything that I can control. So let me give you an example from the list above. Let's say all of our friends are constantly asking all of your friends, are saying, hey, let's go for food. That's not a bad thing, but you start getting stressed because now you're realizing that you're living from paycheck to paycheck. And when you tell your friends that you can't, they start making fun of you. What a stressful dilemma. So you don't want to offend your friends or seem like a loser, but you also want to get better handling of your finances. So this is what I would do. I start listing it out in my mind. Okay, these are the things I cannot change. I cannot change the fact that I currently cannot afford to have food with them as often as they like it. I cannot change what people perceive of me. I cannot change my friends' spending habits. And I cannot change that I feel a bit like a loser when they comment on it. But these are the things that I can change. I could say no. I can be kind in my approach towards them. I can take steps to change my financial future. I can make a compromise with my friends to go out for some of the times only and not all of the times. And I can decide that people who say no are stronger than those who only always say yes. The reason why this categorization of these 2 parts is helpful is because it gives me a structure on how I can think about my situation. Now that I know that there are certain things I cannot change, and I can start moving towards accepting them. And since there are things that I can change, I can now muster up my courage to do it. This thought chart allows me to say the word no to some things in my life that I thought was necessary before. Imagine saying no to a majority of requests from people, so you can now say yes to some of them. You'll be saying a better yes to those who are important to you. Imagine saying no to all your distractions. You'll be saying yes to self-development, yes to good friendship, yes to a life of purpose that leaves an imprint in this world. Imagine saying no to unrealistic expectations on yourself. You'll be freeing yourself to say yes to loving yourself and yes to expectations that are possible. The word no is one of the most important words you will need to learn to say to free yourself from the stress cycle. Now, is this word going to reduce my stress completely? Probably not. It's just a good starting point, a philosophy. But stress is multifaceted. You really need to be able to reduce your stress in your mind, in your body, but also in your spirit. Each of those things above can be a book in itself, and that's why there's no way to completely help you burst through your stress in just one blog post. With that being said, I do hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. On this Sunday, I'm going to post one more blog about stress, and I'm excited to give you an offer in it as well. If you've been following this series, you'll know that we have a free workshop in Barrie next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. called Breaking the Stress Cycle. It's going to be hosted at Goodness Me at 79 Park Place Boulevard. Also, I am going to have my book on sale for 99 cents starting on Tuesday as well, and I'll tell you more about it in the next video. So yeah, I can only deliver great content when I have people like you give me feedback. So please comment below with your top questions about stress, or tell me what you've thought about my blog, my video blog, and I would personally go through them and answer your questions. Lindsay Zhang, helping you reset your life.